What's up, Hedgehogs and Lady Hedgehogs? My name is your Fair Socks, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sonic Generations for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PC, and Nintendo 3DS. This is going to be a bonus episode covering the 5 classic Sonic stages of Rooftop Run. Now, before we get started, I'd like to recommend the one challenge that you should do in order to get the Rooftop Run key, and that is Act 2, Challenge 4. Let's take a look at it, shall we? This is the Endless Boost Challenge. Boost to the goal before time runs out to earn the Endless Boost skill. Yep, you heard it right. I mentioned this back in Modern Sonic's Seaside Hill challenges, that there is a skill you can obtain later that will give you an Endless Boost. And here it is, so if you want to collect it, by all means, it's Act 2 Challenge 4. But anyway, we're going to tackle that a little bit later because we're going to Classic Sonic's 5 challenges, starting off with a Doppelganger race. Let's get started, shall we? It's time to face off against Sonic's double and beat him in a race to the goal. So, without further delay, let's get started. And here we are back in Rooftop Run, as Classic Sonic, that is. To be honest, I don't particularly like this stage as Classic Sonic. It's a little too long for me. And seeing as how we have to get there in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and when I mean get there, I mean to the goal at about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, that's going to be a bit tough to do, seeing as how when I first gone through this, it was about 3 minutes and 35 seconds. So, hopefully I won't hit those stupid swinging axes, which I didn't. Already off to a good start, that is. Hopefully I won't hit these. Alright, doing good so far. Now heading into Spagonia's underground section, which I might as well call it the world's largest wine cellar, that is. I mean, seriously, this place kind of looks like, well, at least to me. I don't know what you guys would call it, like a giant barrel factory? I don't know. Doesn't make much sense that way. Alright, that's not gonna work. Let's go. Nope, didn't get the spin dash jump off. Oh well. Let's go up here. Yeah, I can get to this switch. That's good. Alright. And up we go. You're supposed to push that barrel down, but a good old spin dash will do the trick just fine. Now we're making some progress. Going fast. Can't stop me now. And screw you, giant spike swinging axe. Nothing can stop me now. And I'm surprised I didn't get hit once by that. That usually hurts me. But I'm about 18 seconds faster than my previous time, so that's a good thing. And I'm completely screwed. That's one of the things I actually really hate about this stage. No matter how hard you try, if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, you're gonna get screwed over. Even though it shouldn't really screw you over for getting there in a certain time period. But, oh well. There's not much we can really do about it, except move on to everyone's favorite part of the stage, where we take this giant glass face of the clock tower and smash it right into the flying battery. Let's do this. And I missed. Oh well. And I love this stupid overpowered spin dash. Oh, it's great. Although I've come to the realization that this clock arm is not coming over anytime soon, so it's time to improvise. Now let's do it. And a flying battery. Need some water for the space plant? Oh, and it got burned. Literally, it's on fire right now. No, I'm serious, look. Okay, not a good example. Hold on. There, now it's on fire. See? One line to you guys. Anyway, the stage has been completed, and now it's time to move on to the next challenge. Shall we? And now it's time for the worst classic Sonic challenge of Rooftop Run. It's time for Act 1 Challenge 2. Let's get this over with. It's time for high-rise balloon climb. Use the big balloons to climb higher and higher and reach the goal in time. This is not going to be fun. I can guarantee that. Oh, how I hate this stage. So much with a fiery passion. This stage is not for those with weak hearts or for those who are noobs at gaming. If you want to get an S rank on this, you can't fail twice. You have a little bit of breathing room if you fail once, but if you fail twice, and when I mean that, I mean if you make 2 mistakes, you might as well retry this. In this stage, it's all about memorization. If you don't remember what's going to hit you at this part or that part, you're practically screwed. These balloons can also be really, really tricky too, because if you even touch them at the very bottom, it will send you ridiculously far, well, not too far, but far enough to make a difference to your overall time, or to even catch up to these, and it'll take a little bit of time for you to get your footing back. Although, if you're good enough and skilled enough, you can bounce off the top of these balloons, and hopefully you'll be able to get to your destination in one piece. All I can say is, it takes luck and skill to complete this in about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And for whoever did this in one attempt, you have no idea how lucky you are. Because I hate this stage so much, and I had to redo this half a dozen times just to get it right. Mainly because of the very last bit of this mission. It is so terrible. And unfortunately, that's where I'm heading next, so this is going to suck if I fail right now. The final bit of the stage can be really, really tricky because basically you're going to try and make the enemies bluff and shoot either too early or too late. Because if these enemies take out enough of your rings and you're left with none, and you don't make it to the very end like I did once, you're gonna be crying. Although if you make it there with more than 0 rings, and you're able to get there in less than 2 minutes and 10 seconds, you definitely deserve that S rank. And now it's time to move on. Alright, now it's time for Act 1, Challenge 3. Let's get started. Alright, it's time for Dash. 1, 2, 3. 2? Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Anyway, pass through all dash rings in order and reach the goal before time runs out. Well, we've already done one of these, so it won't be that difficult. So, without wasting any more time, let's go. Alright, here we are in Act 1, Challenge 3. Let's go! Now let's jump. Do this, and... oh, yes! I was kind of worried I wasn't going to make that for a second. But, I did it, so let's focus on what's ahead. Or below me. Oh, God. That was close. Well, actually, I had a lot of time, to be honest. Although, you can see that for yourself. Let's jump. And again. And again. You know what? I kind of like these stages, to be honest. They're not that bad. I really like them. And let's jump. And again. And again. Okay. Oh. Whoa. What's going on? Oh, God. I'm so confused right now. Let's try not to fail this again. Definitely throwing a lot at us right now. Alright. Let's jump to that spring. And hopefully this will do something. Okay, good. They start moving. Let's jump. And again. And now we wait and go. Let's jump. And is that fire really necessary? Anyway, the stage has been completed. That fire was completely unnecessary. Now it's time to move on. Alright. It is time for Act 1, Challenge 4. Let's get this started. Alright, it's time for Charmy. Don't bug me. Funny title. Anyway, watch out for Charmy. Reach the goal in time while avoiding Charmy. Okay. Sounds interesting enough. Let's get started, shall we?
I got lots of pranks up my sleeve.
I'm sure you do, you annoying, evil little bee. And it's not that I hate this bee in particular, it's the fact that I generally hate bees. They're a childhood fear of mine. Although I'm pretty sure nearly everyone on the planet has a hatred for bees, and spiders, and mosquitoes, and other evil little creatures, but what I'm trying to say here is, usually if people have a fear for bees, it's because they've probably been stung before. And I have too, which is why I have a hatred for bees. Although, the thing about it is, I got stung by a wasp on the knee. Now before you jerks use your Skyrim jokes, let's talk about the origins of that incident. Strangely enough, it was at the beach. I was just enjoying a day, running around on the sand, enjoying the nice warm weather. Then I sat down on my knees, and then when I got back up, I had this sharp feeling in my kneecap, and I was like, ow, what is this? And there was a wasp in the water, and I made the connection. Oh, crap. This sucks. And it sucked to walk for a couple of days because of that. Now, I'll just say it for you jerks. I used to go to the beach like you until I took a bee to the knee. So there you have it. The story of your pair of socks taking a bee to the knee. I hope you are satisfied. And I probably should have talked about how you were supposed to get an S rank on this stage. 2 words, move fast. Anyway, let's move on. And now it's time for the final mission. As Classic Sonic and Rooftop run, it's time for Act 1 Challenge 5. Let's do this. It's time for 1 Ring Challenge 2. Reach the goal in time with only 1 ring. Alright, let's do this. Alright, as the title implies, this 1 ring is all we'll have in order to get to the goal. So, let's be wise about this. Heading over to this left platform, head all the way over to the left, and get ready to spin dash. Wait. Wait for it. Wait. And right as you're under this, go. Alright. Now let's jump. And we're making some good progress. Now let's head over to the top block and get ready to spin dash. Alright, we got a big chunk out of the level over with. Now we just have to deal with the spikes and the enemies, so make sure not to hit any of those. We're about 43 seconds already into the stage, and it doesn't seem like we don't have that much time left to get to the goal. But don't worry, the stage is about over with. We just have to get past this section, take the spring. No, I was not expecting those spikes to be there. Gotta get that ring. Better be safe than sorry. And right I was. If I would have left that ring behind, I probably would have died. Anyway, the stage has been completed. We've done all 5 Classic Sonic stages, so let's see how Rooftop Run's looking now. It's hysterical how much has changed, or what little of it has been changed, it looks like. Although I'm sure that Rooftop Run has changed a lot, even though we can't see it for ourselves right now. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this episode. So, thank you for watching, I hope you guys have all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys as Modern Sonic. Until then, take care, and I'll see you guys next time.